I was just sent this package of lures from a company called Headbanger. Let's take a look at what they sent me. They sent me a bunch of different baits. Let me quickly go through what they sent. Here is the Cranky Shad. This is a 4-inch slow sinking crankbait in the ghost shad color. Here's the Spitfire. This is their topwater bait. This is a natural shad. Here is the Banger Ribs in peanut butter and jelly. That's a very cool looking bait. Here are the rocker heads from Headbanger. These will pair up very nicely with the Banger Ribs. I've got the Headbanger rocker dive stinger, and that will pair very nicely with the big bait they sent me, the Headbanger Banger Shad in black and orange. I can't wait to catch fish on all these lures. I would just like to give a huge thanks to Headbanger Lures for giving me this amazing opportunity to showcase some of their awesome baits. If you have not heard of Headbanger Lures, they're an extremely unique lure company, and I'm gonna tell you right now why. They specialize in creating innovative baits which have both erratic and evasive action, unlike anything else in the market. You can reel or troll their baits at any speed, and there will still be an awesome amount of water displacement and vibrations that'll set off to catch some fish. They can catch even the most finicky of fish because their baits match the natural action of a fleeing or injured baitfish. Make sure to check out Headbanger Lures. Their link to their website will be down below in the description, and I highly recommend you pick up some baits for yourself. Now let's get out in the water and let's go catch some fish. Just start off with a moving bait, try and cover some water, try and find some fish, and we'll go from that. So in my package, they sent me a really awesome moving bait right here, the Cranky Shad. This comes in a ton of different colors on their website, and you should definitely check them out. This looks like an awesome bait. I'm just gonna get right in here. There we go, that looks awesome. All right, there we go. I'm just gonna troll this bait real quick while we get to the first spot of the day. There we go, I'm on. Decent fish. First one on the Headbanger Cranky Shad. This is probably 2 minutes into fishing. Hooked up. Got myself a nice pike here, I think. Just a little guy. Good jumps though. It's ridiculous. Let's land this guy. There we go. See, he's all wrapped up, but got that Cranky Shad that he bit. First one is not very big, but this guy could not resist the Cranky Shad. We're gonna let this guy go right back in the water. Got him when I was trolling to spot number 1, and there he goes. Yeah, that's where they are. There we go. I'm on. On the pause. Bit it on the pause. This lure is just hammering them. Not a bad little pike. There we go. Got him in the net. Nice pike there. Smoked the Cranky Shad. That lure is just tearing him up. Beauty. There he goes. Fourth one on the Cranky Shad. Let me talk to you guys a little bit about this lure. Here is a close look at the Headbanger Cranky Shad. Like I said already, this is in the ghost shad color. This bait has got ultra realistic looking eyes. We've got the nice body paint, which gives it a really natural look. It has a really nice rattle to it. The thing about Headbanger is that they come with this little head, and this gives it amazing action in the water. It looks like a fleeing and injured baitfish. The action is absolutely amazing. This is a really awesome bait, and I'm definitely gonna fish with it a lot more, but I think it's time to switch to another lure that they sent me. All right, let's take that off. Let's see what else they sent me. Let's try this right here. We've got the Headbanger rocker heads with the Banger ribs. Let's try this out. here are the rocker heads right here. And the nice thing about what they sent is that they sent me the rocker heads, but they also sent me the Headbanger banger ribs to go with the rocker heads. There we go. Grab out. Got out one of the banger ribs right here. I really like the color that they sent. You've got some blue flake, some red flake, and some green flake in this swim bait, and that is absolutely cool. It's got a little hook slot right here, and this is the PB&J color that they sent me. And here is their rocker heads. They're gonna stay with the same style, and it's that Headbanger right here. This is what gives it absolutely incredible action. Insert the hook at the nose of the bait. Here's the bait right here, and I have a feeling I'm gonna get bit on this very quickly. Just gonna work this Headbanger. Oh, I got one. I got one. Wow. Got him boat side. I was just gonna say I'm gonna work it slowly along the bottom. And this pike absolutely destroyed it. That is sweet. There we go. As you guys can see, could not resist that awesome looking swim bait. Nice pike right here. You see he's got that little Headbanger right in his mouth. Just pop that hook out. Awesome. He could not resist the PB&J Headbanger. I'd say probably my biggest of the day today. And there he goes. I'm gonna take out the Headbanger Rocker Dive Stinger. Let's take out the Banger Shad in black and orange. I'll show you guys how to rig this up with the stinger. Stick the pins into the bottom of the bait. And you can also, if you want, stick the hooks in, just to keep them in place so it doesn't get folded against the lure. And there you go, that's how you rig the Banger Shad. You can see the action of that bait in the water. You got that orange tail. We are for sure gonna get bit on this. Awesome. Oh, yeah, I'm on the big swim bait. Oh yeah, it's not bad. Putting up a nice fight. Putting up a real nice fight. Yeah, we'll take that. There we go. On the Banger Shad. Here's a bait that did it. 8.5 inch Banger Shad. The action of this bait is absolutely amazing. The rocker head and the Banger Shad, just an awesome, deadly combo for these pike. Oh, this could be big. This could be big. Feels like a lot of dead weight, so I'm thinking he's got me in the weeds because it's very weedy here, but there we go. He's free from some of the weeds here. Got the Banger Shad pinned to his face. A nice fat, healthy pike on the Banger Shad. That is just absolutely tearing these fish up today. A beautiful, beautiful pike. We're gonna let this guy go right back down to the bottom. I'm just gonna talk about the Banger Shad real quick. This is an absolutely amazing soft plastic bait. The waggling action from this back paddle tail is absolutely incredible. It kind of twists in the water and also puts off some serious vibration when it flaps. Look at the exterior of the bait. It just looks absolutely beautiful. They have many different colors and they all look as great as this one. You guys, you should seriously check out the Headbanger Banger Shad. Now let's talk about the rocker head. This is a very interesting way to rig up these soft plastics. The rocker head, like I mentioned, puts off serious water displacement. As well, it really enhances the action of this bait. The hooks are extremely sharp. You can see we've got metal leader connecting all of them. I already talked about how useful these pins are, about how they can just slide out so your bait isn't getting thrashed to pieces when you hook a fish. And it also is extremely durable. You can see there's just a few bite marks in it, but I bet you this should probably last me 20 fish. So without any more talking, I'm just gonna get right back in the water and I'm gonna catch some more awesome fish with the Headbanger Banger Shad. We just finished eating lunch and look at right behind me. It is absolutely calm. It is just flat. So we're gonna get out there, we're gonna catch some fish right now. And I'm gonna put on the Banger ribs. Put that right back on, and let's go catch some fish. There we go, we're on. Nice. Banger ribs, let's go. This is such an awesome lure. He's not big, but would you look at that? He absolutely crushed the banger ribs. Their hook pops right out. Got a little sore right here. Looks like it's from a bigger fish. It goes around him. There he goes, right back into the water. That's probably my 5th or 6th fish, and it is still holding up. However, there is a really big rip right there, but I know I can get one more fish out of this bait, so let's cast it out there. Let's try and catch another. There we go. There we go. Another one. Another one on the banger ribs. The pike cannot have enough of this lure. Ooh. Another one on the banger ribs. Got the lure right in between his jaws. Look at that. That's awesome. Just sweet. There he goes. I know it doesn't look like much, you guys, because it is just ripped to shreds, but that's because I've been hammering pike on this lure. This right here is the banger ribs mixed with their rocker head, and this is such a deadly little 1-2 punch for these pike. The banger ribs all have incredible colors, and there's a large variety of them that you can buy online on their website. Of course, the link will be in the description below, but this can imitate bait fish, this can imitate a worm or a grub, and this is just perfect for fishing any conditions for these pike. And it has another really interesting design. It looks like a curly-tailed grub at the very first glance, but if you look closer to the end, it also has a paddle tail, so it's the best of both worlds. Now let's talk about the rocker head. Of course, such a very versatile jig head for the banger ribs and any other plastic. You can use it for straight retrieving, yo-yo jigging, or just drag it right along the bottom. It's weedless, and it of course just gives a lot of vibration and water displacement in the water. I'm telling you, you gotta try fishing this. It'll catch big fish, it'll catch small fish, and it'll catch everything in between. So I highly recommend you pick some of these up. They are awesome. It is a foggy morning today, but I have to say I slept better in the tent this trip compared to my last tenting trip. Right now we're just gonna pack up the tent. It's a little bit windy, so we're gonna decide what our best course of action is with this wind. And yeah, let's go catch some pike on some awesome baits. There we go, I got one. I'm on the banger ribs. It is a windy morning today, but finally got on the first one. Yeah, decent little pike. See just how fast our canoe is moving with this wind. It is brutal out here this morning. There we go. Just smoked the banger ribs there. You can see that sticking out of its mouth. And we're gonna pop this hook just so easily out. And there it goes. The strategy for this morning, it is extremely windy and our canoe is just getting pushed. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of just trolling. I'm just yo-yoing this right off the bottom. Right now I've got the PB&J banger ribs with the rocker heads on. There we go, I'm on. Feels small again, but at least we found a pattern now with yo-yoing it off the bottom. Here he is, just skiing in. Bigger than my last one, so we'll take it. Another nice one on the banger ribs. There we go. Oh, there we go. Banger ribs just pop right out. There we go. That's another little pike, but super feisty. The banger ribs are just doing it. Catching me some awesome fish. And there he heads off. Yeah, this is definitely an interesting pattern that I'm fishing right now, but you know what? If it's catching me some fish, I'll keep at it. I'm on. Cool. Nice. That's slightly bigger than the other ones I've been catching. Again, on that Headbanger, banger ribs with the rocker head. That's gonna do it right there. Out of all the lures that Headbanger Lures sent me, I was not able to fish with only one. It was the topwater lure. We never had conditions for it, unfortunately. The wind just carried on throughout the night and through the morning, so I was not able to get that lure out in the water. But seriously, check out Headbanger Lures. The link is in the description. I highly recommend you buy some lures. I caught some awesome fish on them today. And thank you guys so much for watching.